luck to you.
Thank you.
Your time starts now. Cyndi Lauper had a hit with Girls Just Want to Have What?
Fun.
Correct. Milky liquid from which nut is traditionally used to make a Thai green curry?
Coconut.
Correct. In 1986, the US suspended which nation from the ANZUS Treaty?
New Zealand.
New Zealand.
Correct. By definition, trilinear means having or consisting of 3 what?
Years.
Lines.
Correct.
Oh.
What is the best known title for the novel The Life and Times of Alexis Zorbas?
Zorba the Greek.
Zorba the Greek. To which order of amphibian does the mud puppy belong?
Frog.
Lizard.
Salamander. For her royal marriage, Meghan Markle was baptised into which denomination?
Anglican.
Correct. A kitchen utensil used to remove the top of a metal container is a can what?
Opener.
Correct. How many community cards are dealt in a full game of Texas Hold'em poker?
Community cards. 2.
5. Reese Witherspoon plays a fashion designer in the film Sweet Home what?
Alabama.
Correct. In medicine, post-traumatic stress disorder is abbreviated to what?
PTSD.
PTS.
PTSD. Song Jingling was an important political figure in which Asian country?
China.
Got it. Well done. Nice job, Rob.
Thank you.
So close to making 18 with your PTSD.
Oh, no.
But $16,000. 1 minute on the clock. Best of luck to you.
Thank you.
And your time starts now. Uni is the common shortening of what term for a tertiary institution?
University.
Correct. What is Northern Ireland's most populated city?
Belfast.
Dublin.
Belfast. Exhibitionism is the career-spanning exhibition of which legendary UK rock band?
Pass.
Rolling Stones. A famous Star Trek quote is, to boldly go where
No man has gone before.
Correct. On a standard QWERTY keyboard, what symbol shares a key with the equal sign?
Plus.
Correct. Gotcha cheese is typically made from which animal's milk?
Cow.
Goat.
Correct. What is 5/10 expressed as a percentage?
50.
20%.
50%. The colours of America's Confederate flag are red, white and what?
Blue.
Blue.
Correct. Who plays the title role in the 60s TV series Batman?
Oh, Adam West.
Pass.
Adam West. What homophone means both to cry loudly and a spherical sports object?
Ball.
Ball. Castilla-La Mancha is a historical region of which European
Spain.
country?
France.
Spain. The Bulbul is a massive breed of which domestic pet?
Dog.
That'd be a dog. Good job, boy. Is 10 grand enough to cover your canopy?
Perfect.
Fantastic. As we get it past Goliath, of course, here he comes. 1 minute on the clock. Best of luck to you, Adam.
Thank you.
And your time starts now. Tickling the Ivories means playing which musical
Piano.
instrument? Piano. Correct. Hollywood actresses with the surnames Garner and Aniston share what?
Jennifer.
Jennifer.
Correct. Antarctic research base McMurdo Station belongs to which country?
Australia.
Pass.
USA.
Yeah.
Which sport in Harry Potter includes the positions chaser, keeper and seeker?
Quidditch.
Correct. The name of which mythical being also means someone who is inflammatory online?
Troll.
Troll.
Correct. In Australia, what is the minimum value for a tax-deductible cash donation?
$20.
$1,000.
$2. The 3 essential ingredients of shortbread are flour, sugar and white water. Butter. Steve Ditko was the artist and co-creator of which hero with arachnid abilities?
Spider-Man.
Correct. Iridologists purport to examine health via which part of the
Iris.
Cornea.
The iris. The common alliterative nickname of the notorious Ha La prison was the Hanoi what?
Hilton.
Hilton. In which decade was the classic game Twister launched?
60s.
Correct. Mirrorball Man is a stage persona used by which member of YouTube Bono?
Mirrorball Man.
There you go.
No, I wouldn't have done that right.
No, not right. You know, you're a user. I don't pretend to be. $12,000 at it. That's pretty good. 1 minute on the clock, so let's get your family back. Your time, with all my very best of luck, starts now. What is the common 3-letter slang abbreviation for reputation?
Rep.
Rep.
Correct. In which country is the city of Asahikawa?
Japan.
Correct. In 2018, the Oscar for Best Supporting Actor went to Sam who?
Worthington.
Rockwell. What term for sudden bright light is given to a type of digital storage device?
LED.
Flash drive.
The period of additional minutes added to a soccer game is known as stoppage what?
Time.
Time.
Correct. The Australian Signals Directorate is part of which government department?
Communications.
Pass.
Defence. Together, April, May and June make up what percentage of all the calendar months?
25.
25%.
Correct. A common alliterative term for influence exerted by others is peer what?
Pressure.
Yeah.
Correct. What is the title of Led Zeppelin's 1969 debut album?
Rock.
Stairway to
Led
Heaven.
Zeppelin. The Sydney Superdome was built specifically for which international sporting event?
Olympics.
Soccer.
Olympics. Devoted fans of which Tolkien fantasy book trilogy are referred to as ringers. That would be recorded.
I would have thought of soccer actually. I would have said that if I'd have thought of it.
Hey, good job, sir. So we've got $16,000 in the bank.
Thank you.
Your journey starts.
One left, one survivor.
Now, what is the masculine equivalent of the word conductress?
Conductor.
Correct. Which film series features the robot car Bumblebee?
Transformers.
Correct. Whose final term as Australian PM began in 1980?
Oh, Malcolm Fraser.
Malcolm Fraser.
Yeah.
Correct. Which major river forms one of Liechtenstein's borders?
Ryan.
Danube.
The Rhine. Soppressata is a type of salami from which European country?
Italy.
Correct. In golf, what club is usually the last to be used on each hole?
Putter.
Putter.
Correct. Which English scientist lends his name to the term Newtonian?
Isaac Newton.
More information?
Isaac.
Correct. Which ancient empire was ruled by the Severan dynasty?
Ooh.
Roman.
Correct. A 50s Nobel Prize winner for literature was Ernest who?
Hemingway.
Correct. The flag of Uruguay features stripes of blue and what other colour?
Yellow.
Correct.
Ah.
A species of flying insect. Is
Yeah.
the granny's cloak what?
Pass.
Moth. What word means both a group of eggs and a pedal in a car?
Bread.
Clutch.
Yeah.
Youngblood is a 2018 hit by which Aussie boy band?
5 Seconds of Summer.
Got it. By population, what is the largest city in Wales?
Cardiff.
Correct. Tony Modra played for Fremantle and which other AFL club?
Adelaide Crows.
Correct. What shape are the checkers used in a game of Connect 4?
Round.
Circles.
Correct. The calendar year abbreviation Q1 stands for the first what?
Quarter.
Correct.
Yeah.
In the film The Good, the Bad and the Ugly, who plays the good?
Clint Eastwood.
Clint Eastwood.
Correct. Which white grain is a common ingredient of mulligatawny soup?
Rice.
Correct. Of which ancient civilization was Queen Tawsret a ruler?
Egypt.
Mesopotamia.
Egypt. What is the adjectival form of the word allergy?
Allergic.
Allergen.
Allergic. The Mystery at Lilac Inn features fictional sleuth Nancy who?
Walton.
Drew. What is the floral emblem of the ACT?
Waratah.
The tulip.
Bluebell.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's an exceptional solo round still,
He's a
isn't it?
man who is calm under pressure.
Yes, indeed. 17's an outstanding score for a single player, Robert. Well done.
Absolutely right. Is it enough, though? Final chase after these news headlines. Thanks, Andrew. Next, Bomber Thompson's shock drug confession.
Flag of Uruguay. It is blue and white, but it's got a yellow sun or something up
John
in the
Setka, guilty
top.
of ugly attacks. His punishment for repeatedly abusing his wife. Tough love. Schools to ban mobile.
I don't think it's going to be too effective.
A new twist in a police scandal. Whose bus is still off the road? My report is just ahead. A mum's microwave warning to parents after a horror home accident.
The scream you'll never get out of your head.
Our special report, the tax mistakes you can't afford to make.
And in weather, the sunshine is bright and there's still 2 more nice afternoons to come.
Thanks to the newsroom for that. I think every challenger that comes on the show looks back and thinks, oh, I wish I'd nailed that one. The Rhine River was your bet noir.
Absolutely.
But when you look back at today, you should just be very proud of what you did in that final chase. It's
Thank you.
fantastic. Now it's all about pushbacks. Will you get them? And can you bag them? Goliath, are we good to go?
Yes.
It's time for the final chase. Good luck, Rob. Good luck, Matt. Your time starts. Now, which musical instrument is played by a cellist?
Cello.
Correct. Salma Hayek portrays which artist in the film Frida?
Frida Kahlo.
Correct. Which US president took office in 1969?
Richard Nixon.
Lyndon B. Johnson.
No.
Clock.
No.
Which US president took office in
Richard
1969?
Milhouse Nixon.
Richard Nixon.
Correct, Mundo. Well done. Good job. First pushback. Does the buck stop here?
Huh.
1:48 on the clock.
That was another
16
president said that.
And your time restarts. Now, what is the largest Asian country bordering the Laccadive Sea?
China.
India. Correct.
Ah.
Astronaut Sally Ride works for which space agency?
NASA.
Correct. Soccer club AS Monaco competes in which country's league?
France.
Correct. Of which dairy product is Asher Blue a variety?
Cheese.
Correct. July 2018. Who quit as UK Foreign Secretary?
Boris Johnson.
Correct.
Yeah.
Which Disney duck has triplet nephews? Donald.
Yeah.
Correct. Lebanon's flag has stripes of white and which other colour?
Green.
Correct.
Yeah.
Which continent is the Dawson's
Again.
burrowing bee native?
Red and white with a green tree in the middle of it.
Europe. Stop the clock. To which continent is the Dawson's burrowing bee native?
Australia.
I'll say North America.
Little close at home, people. Australia.
Ah.
Here we go. 1:11 on the clock. 9 required. And your time restarts now. For which song was Pharrell Williams nominated for an Oscar?
Happy?
Correct. What homophone means both a fight and consisting of 2 parts?
Duel.
Correct. A classic whiskey highball is made by mixing whiskey with soda what?
Water.
Correct. Mike Tyndall was captain of which national rugby union team?
England.
Correct. What social networking site is commonly abbreviated to IG?
Instagram.
Correct. What is the capital city of Asia's most populous country?
Beijing.
Correct. A Hungarian-born actor famous for horror films is Bela
Lugosi.
Correct. A urologist typically treats which major human organ?
The kidney.
Stop the clock.
It's a urologist.
Oh, I'm sorry. I heard urologist.
A neurologist.
Urologist. The brain,
Typically treats
nervous
which
system.
major human organ?
The brain.
The brain it is, and yours is working well for you today, Bob.
I thought he said urologist as well.
3 required. Your time restarts. Now, Will Summers famously served Henry VIII in what court role?
Court jester.
Correct. What is the simple past tense of the verb hold?
Held.
Correct. In the Bible, Judea's Roman governor is Pontius who?
Pilate. He got some piss easy questions, man. What about that thing about the soda water? Seriously?
It's been a real pleasure playing with you. A real displeasure to say goodbye to that $16,000. And Matty, 15 seconds left on the clock. Good run.
Yeah, but after that answer of Lyndon B. Johnson, I need to go and get my kidneys examined.
Great stuff, Bob. Thanks for coming along, and thanks for your company as always. See you next time on the
An
Chase.
outstanding one-man round deserved a better outcome than that, probably.
Tonight, Bomber Thompson's shock drug confession. He was addicted to ice. A convicted gangland killer takes a step towards freedom in the fallout over the Lawyer X scandal. The tragic twist behind the death of a young nurse stabbed in her home. 1,500 schools facing a tough mobile phone crackdown. New trouble in the $6 million police booze bust debacle. Legal loopholes exposed in embarrassing developments on Victoria's week-old assisted dying laws. And the tax mistakes you can't afford to make. 7 News Family Finance Special Report.
Live from our Melbourne headquarters, this is 7 News with Mike Amor.
Good evening. AFL legend Mark Thompson has made a shock confession, admitting he became a